Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Refero, the one, the only master of propaganda, of here to a 1v1 on Mohlenweg, or Mill Road, a map from the Master League, which I believe may be added to the map pool after a patch that's eventually supposed to come. That's going to update the game to 64-bit, by the way, but until then, and I think this is actually a training match between Luvnest and Refero for the Master League, as well, using a special tournament mode, so there might be some slight RNG that is not there. Just a heads up there. And it's got Pioneer Osttruppen here, start with Osttruppen Doctrine featuring Osttruppen, Entrenching Tools, Artillery Field Officer, Supply Drops and Available Artillery Support versus Luvnest with Heavy Cavalry featuring Rifle and Field Defenses, Ultimate Smoke Barrages, Rangers, Combined Arms and Pershings. And as always, a big thanks to my Patreon supporters, these hearty champions of the Propagandacast, these titans of financial support who keep me going in the business. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can always just donate, links in the description. And now let's comment, like, share and subscribe. Spread the word of the mighty Propagandacast and its noble work for all of mankind. Pioneer Saints Water Center here. So yeah, new map here, obviously, and again, maybe added. I'm not entirely sure if it does get added to the company's 1v1 map pool eventually. And hopefully some less great maps get taken out back and shot. Osttruppen holding up here. Got two Osttruppen squads with them before they got Rifle up there. Quick engagement here by the western point. Field points are sort of reasonably nestled away, but not in a manner that can create some annoying gameplay, it seems, which is always great. So there's a building nearby. It's not one that can be really, I think, annoying to deal with, which is great since some maps have a slightly annoying tendency to stuff buildings right next to the fuel points in a manner which creates some really repetitive and, quite frankly, god-awful gameplay. So anyways, I also like the aesthetics of the map, as well as a nice feel to it. Osttruppen has Rifle squad here, heading south for sea with Pioneers, the MU-42, keeping them together, Osttruppen going in the centre. And the north, 3rd Osttruppen squad moving in, they will have to see what bits of patch will move towards the centre or the north, will be sent southwards there to assist the main thrust here of Refero and the, let's just go with 17th SS Panzergrenadier Division versus Luvnest 3rd Armoured Division, Heavy Cavalry. Yeehaw. Reason moving up there. Also moving up the centre. Very quite advantages here. Both players staying cautiously around each other. South of Rifle ground the point here. Pioneers hunting out. Shots fired here. Osttruppen, they need to hit any kind of cover. Again, they cannot hit the broadside of a barn from the inside. Like, the accuracy pretty much becomes straight up god awful. So while the squad here is definitely doing some of the work here, apparently this one actually got a kill out in the open. Good lord. Someone's clearly an overachiever. Oh, would you look at sitting, Mr. Tryhard? Yeah. Making us also look bad. Yeah. We're sorry for not dying. North the Osttruppen 2 fighters with Rifle squad here. Bit of a reservation squad. Osttruppen about here. Trying to open the Rifle squad, not coming much luck for them before bringing in a catch Rifle squad here. I imagine Luvnest is taking up here soon. Yes, indeed, is the lieutenant, the platoon command post. I really hope at one point they can update this because it's just such a silly spelling error, but oh well, not a big deal. Obviously, up north here, Osttruppen are going to have to push back. Back here, we have Tech. Panzer Squad be a great addition right now for Refero here versus Luvnest. They're going to South Rifle Squad. Pioneers, Flamethrower, all clashing out here. Negraf's going to push back, going to get some press. There we go. When here in the south for Refero. Center continues the standoff. Ambulance out there on the way for Luvnest as the lieutenant hits the field. Up north, their point being seized. Back here, also reinforcing. More Pioneers for Refero to build up from Tech, I imagine, fast here, plus more Flamethrowers. Samax on the south here. Thumbs up to Refero and the 17th SS. A Panzer division composed out of ethnic Germans out of Hungarian Romania. And while it might have been coined a volunteer division, they may not have been volunteers. In fact, they may have been large parts conscripted. Fun fact. Osttruppen Rifle squad here. Or at least some parts conscripted. Always a bit hard to say. Rifle squad moving in against the Osttruppen there. In the south end, footing northwards there. Smoke's available there for Luvnest. Chanting in. Not the best push I think they've Luvnest, to be honest. Like, he does love the Osttruppen to close, but at the same time, the Osttruppen then covered can actually hit quite nicely there. And we got more on the MD40 moving in here. This could be a bit of a bad engagement there for Luvnest. There you go. One squad, two squads in fact around. The Osttruppen can still fight though, and some not so great up north. The Osttruppen with reasons. Osttruppen should win that engagement. And the south here, we've got the Pioneers with the lieutenant, but the Pioneers left for back here. Like to make a nice combo. Yep, could go for 2-2 here. Need to treat the Pioneers. Could also go for the 251, obviously. Personal favourite, but clearly not going for that. Also, we need to upgrade the other Pioneer squad. Mines would be a great idea in case Luvnest does lay down mines, which, considering this is Luvnest, is likely though. Current moment, Refero does know that Luvnest is going for heavy cavalry, I think, so he may not, of course, be considering that option. But otherwise, more flamethrowers wouldn't hurt either, since 2 flamethrowers is better than 1. Ralph scores the Osttruppen there. Osttruppen in such a weak condition they'll have to fall back soon. Pioneers moving in, grabbing the northern victory point here. Point then sees as well. Got the armored car, the leichte Panzer Spielwagen, 222. MD4 holding up here to defend the victory point. The fuel point a bit though. If he goes for deep flank, he can outmaneuver the machine gun since there is no window in the east side, or at least if there is, it's covered. Meaning it can't actually cover the fuel point directly, but he can sort of guard most approaches. But if Luvnest were to go for deep flank, the MD42 can't do anything. I'm coming in there. Go. Ralph caught here by the MD42. Stood light tank here for Luvnest. Good for him. Back here, bunker up for Refero. Getting the megs on my way there. Ralph's going to push back. Osttruppen pulling up here for a ditch. Small assault here on Luvnest northern position. Quick opening the Ralph squad with the armoured car. I think that's a very good idea there. Getting out of cover. Getting some extra damage in. We got more troops around to the south on the Ralph squad here. Osttruppen in a bit of tight position. We're going to centre. We got punch around the other flank. No munitions there for the flank, but they can go for it now. Of course, whether or not he then goes for it is another matter entirely, but again, he could consider it. Still light tank right hit there for Luvnest. More infantry moving up here. Past an old sniper's nest. In the south here again, going for the deep flank around the MD42. Will Refero respond to this to be occupied? He can go for another armoured cover in response to the steward, of course if he does that. Luvnest meanwhile has yet to betray his gone for heavy cavalry, though of course at the same time getting some mine downs could eventually be a really great idea there for Luvnest, but it may be he's hoping for Refero to go for another flamethrower team before committing to mines. I mean, that certainly would be an interesting approach there by Luvnest. Pearson drag in the centre. M51 stood light tank out here for Luvnest for the 3rd Armoured Division. On the hunt for Nazis. Osttruppen Pioneers move out there, going straight for the Osttruppen squad. Going to Panzerfaust here, imagine. Won't be able to finish it off. Pack 40 on the way for Refero. Down this English stood light tank catches in the bad spot. In the south, the armour come to deal with Lieutenant, forcing away those verdammte Amerikaner. Sandbags up from the Osttruppen, which they can here with the entrenching tools. North Osttruppen squad right here by a stout counterattack there by Luvnest rifle squad. Got the pack 40 ready there. The Panzerabwehrkanone 40. Got BARs out there for Luvnest infantry. That's going to put some pressure on the Osttruppen, who tend to scale rather poorly. They're great in the early game, but as the match goes on, they tend to fall off quickly. And this is usually why I want to go for Panzer Grenadiers or something else like that. Maybe the officer to help, deal with that. You could also go for another MD42, but typically you want Panzer Grenadiers as the match goes on. Typically 2 squads of Panzer Grenadiers will be a good combination with 3 Osttruppen squads, at least in my personal experience. North, the armor attack going for Ralph squad there. Good push there. Pioneers following up. Other squads still yet to be upgraded. He is perhaps waiting to see if Luvnest is going to go for doctrine involving mines, in which case he wants to be ready, but perhaps if also wants to keep the option open there for flamethrowers. I mean, that is certainly his consideration there for him. The Centurions and Ralph squad moving up. Pack 40 caught in a bad spot. Nothing further going there in Refero's base. Got the steward charging in there. Pioneers need to retreat. Though the close are getting wiped on the rifle squad. Close, but not quite. They're finding the northern fields here between Luvnest and Refero. Pioneers. Looks like they're almost trying to by the time they get to steward to for the troops to arrive here. Being used as bait. And this one's got the awesome Pioneers with rifle squad with bars. That's definitely going to be great there for Refero's Osttruppen. Meanwhile, Luvnest getting up pressure here, attacking across the entire front here. Certainly tricky to manage, but if anyone can manage it, it's probably Luvnest. Santi of Ralph got the attack now again. Pioneers Osttruppen. MD42 Johnny in there you go. Lewis drops dead. As bullets go straight through his Pioneers to retreat now. Oh, they're going to get wiped. Yep, bit of a waste there for Refero. I feel like that's one that could have been avoided. In the south, the fuel pump about to threaten here. He's moved down the info to up that point. But will he pop it into the shed? Will it set up correctly here? Is the other big question here for Refero. And the centre 5th covers the Osttruppen there. But frankly, the other Osttruppen got the armoured car pack, probably keeping low support here. Good push there, I think, by Refero in the north. Good here on the 2-2, pushing down half of the support from the armoured car. Panzerfaust and another pack hit. Oh! Pack misses, but the steward there does get hit by the Panzerfaust. The 5th cal gets wiped out there. A stinging blow to Luvnest and the 3rd Armoured Division. But can Refero get his hands on 10 against Luvnest? That'd be great in the south. The MD42 can collect with the Ralph squad there. Highlighting the danger of that building there. Got 50 cal grab. Need to retreat alongside the Osttruppen. Tech down there for Refero. Could still benefit from a Panzer squad, at least the officer. Got punishment support here. MD42 pulling back in. Basically willing to risk it here. I feel like. Yeah, again, apparently it works out there actually for Refero, but I would say that was a really close call and could easily have backfired on him. But now he has a 50 cal on top of the MG42. That is a significant advantage. Your Luvnest will also go for another 50 cal to contain Refero's infantry. And Refero now moving ahead towards armor. That's pretty good for him. In a pinch, he could also go for supply drop for another pack and an MG34 plus extra resources. But at this point, he could probably just get away with rushing in, say, a Stug and Osttruppen here versus Luvnest. Laying down Mountain Heavy Cavalry, which of course will, I think, reveal Luvnest's hand in terms of doctrine. We'll have to see what else he goes for. Will he go for Rangers, for example? That would be a pretty good choice versus the Osttruppen. They tend to fold very well and swiftly against Rangers, the Thompsons. So we'll be interesting to see what happens here. Pack 5th coming towards the centre. North the Osttruppen being assailed here. 5th cal engaged with the Rifle Squad. Pack getting for the Rifle Squad. There the Rifle Squad needs to press with the 5th cal, the Mardius. North the Osttruppen holding up, but not for much longer. Luvnest is striking pretty hard across the front. Army coming in to assist it. Punishment as well. Their south front once more exposed. Osttruppen being assaulted. Brushed off, I imagine, it's enough. That didn't get it wiped. Oh, the MG14 in a bad position. Pack got cleared out. This is a huge strike there against Refero. Chaos and confusion shown his ranks here by Luvnest with some expert pushes there. But he does almost lose the Rifle Squad in the process, and he can not prevent Refero from improving the Pack 40. 5th cal, they need to retreat, though. Armored Cunning South to try and contain the situation going on in the south here. The only two he has on hand that can do it. Huntington sent out 5th cal. Still as a Pomacall, he definitely should get that going soon. And again, rushing out Osttruppen right now could be a pretty good choice. If there's a Luvnest of getting out of Stug fast. We'll have to see. Of course, the Panda 4 is the safe bet and certainly not beyond consideration either, but we'll have to see. Either way, definitely should get the Pomacall Schnell. Just reinforcing healing. Up north, we got the M14 flank the Lieutenant. Caught in a bad spot here. Refero needs to treat that soon, and he very wisely does that. Bravo Squad holding up here in the south. 5th cal holding up there as well. Support call going out. Osttruppen reinforcing. The north is there. 5th coming in. I'm really liking the look of this map. Aesthetically, it is very pleasing. So, thumbs up there. I've yet to play it on it personally. But I like looking at it. That's something. I like looking at it. Stand ready. Osttruppen was the 5th cal there. Machine gun sitting up here. There's the turn up north. Osttruppen in there. Again, Panzer's Waterfield would be a great choice. We've got a captain out of Luvnest, clearly realising he's probably behind on armour. He's just going to go for an entertaining response to a possible armoured push here from the Germans. Probably also means he's going to stall for the Pershing. Pack shoots, misses the Stuart light tank. Bit of luck there for Refero. And the South Rifle Squad moving in there. 5th coming Rifle Squad down, coming flanking from the north, catching Rifle Squad in a slightly awkward position. Pack machine gun there is probably going to try and push slowly across the northern frontier. In the south here, being assailed from several points, we need support there. Panther 4 almost down there, the Refero, and the 17th SS. 5th cal hanging back, trying to move up in the centre victory point, I think. All respond to the threats in the south, probably the better choice there. Panther 4 almost done, could again go for a Panther Support officer here, and again, either I think would be a great choice here for Refero. Meanwhile, Luvnest is just not slowing down. He could also benefit from a Ranger squad, though, considering all the infantry he has with BARs already. It might just be a bit much. And the Rangers are perhaps not quite as aggressively needed. Panther 4 ready here, adding the pinlock machine gun. Thumbs up there to Refero. Armour comes to reversion to the fuel point. Osttruppen Squad forced back. 5th cal pushed back as well. Panther 4 goes rushing southwards. We should be rushing southwards. North side needs to slow the game, but overall, Refero is being pushed back across most fronts here by Luvnest. Panther 4 doesn't seem here will do a lot here to turn that around. There's Luvnest who's got one anti-tank on the field at the moment. Fuel point lost though. That's going to give Luvnest more time to catch up. Heal Refero. Good hit from the Panther 4 to Stuart. North Church, we got a bit more pressure there, but again, I really feel like Refero should consider strongly a Panther Committee squad 2 preferably, and at least an officer and a Panther Committee squad.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh dear. Ooh, that was lucky. Didn't get the Stuart light tank though, which of course is also lucky there for Luvnest. Honestly, the best choice here might actually been to push right past the tank and to tank and try and clear it out from the rear instead of pushing backwards here. Sometimes actually the best choice to just charge ahead here. And also right now we can see the issue again. He needs something to support the tank versus anti-tank guns. Disregard again. This is where Panzer Committees excel. They're really good at clearing anti-tank guns without the officer. So Armoured car lost here, knocked out the entertaining there, good kill for Luvnest. Troops being hauled south to deal with that situation. Northwards has made good progress. Managed to at least catch Luvnest a bit off guard there, so thumbs up to Refero. Panther neat repairs. Pushing back the entertaining, definitely need to get those pioneers over to the Panther and fix that fast. Up north here, Osttruppen under fire, but they do manage to get to the point neutral at least. Could get support here in as well. Maybe push back the 5th Cavalry and clear it out. So nice little save here by Refero. Bit dicey though, bit dicey. Well, let's see what he goes for next. He's got plenty of munitions. Actually, one thing I have noticed, Refero hasn't been mining at all, which is typically one of the advantages of Osttruppen, because you won't be spending upgrades in your Osttruppen a lot. You then have a lot more munitions for mines. So, yeah, there we go. Finally get some S-mines down there. Great, but you also consider some telemines here versus Luvnest. But still, he is laying down mines, so 2 thumbs up there to Refero, 2 thumbs up. And even like Luvnest wants to clear them out, at least it slows down his advance a bit, forces him a bit more cautious. Plus, if he shoots the unit as they're climbing out in S-mines, they've set the S-mines killing the unit anyway, so you know something you might understood. Doing the machine gun centre. Pack 40 is up north here. Misses the Stuart there, but awkward isn't something wiped out. That'd be a great kill there for Refero, but he does evade him. Stand up here across the northern field there, got another assault machine, caught in a bad spot right with the Ralph squad. Major out there for Luvnest. We'll obviously does stall for the Pershing and does try and go for some medium armor first. Some S-mines went off there. They paid off there nicely. Thumbs up to Refero. Northwards here, though, breakthrough in the lines forces Refero to convert the Panther 4 to respond to this maneuver, as Luvnest, of course, easily makes gains there. Thumbs up to him, of course, for that. Back edge reinforcing healing. Both machines need to get back in the field soon. The South Pioneers being slaughtered with the Rifle Squad here, holding up behind the Bold Bridge. Need to retreat there before they go. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Too slow to retreat then, fortunately for Refero, but great kill there for Luvnest. Great kill. Again, the barred up rifle proving to be a strong asset. And again, Refero just can't keep relying on the Osttruppen as they are. He's going for more Pioneers. That'll be a manpower flow there. I would strongly again suggest a Panzer Grenadier squad. I mean, he could also get away with an Osttruppen now, but long term, he needs Panzer Grenadiers to some degree.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
More Pioneers out here for Refero.
We are losing Soldaten.
Panther did 12 kills. Up north, they point exists with the Osttruppen. The South East is advancing there for Luvnest. America, freedom, democracy. Panther push back the captain. 12 kills, slowly approaching Mitsubishi 2. Back take here for Refero. Possibly a sniper or mortar here. He could also go for Grenadiers. And he's also going for Tier 4 at the same time. He's going for Grenadiers. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that one. Like, I feel like the Grenadier's going to hit too late now. He's going for sniper still. Panzer Grenadiers, Refero. Panzer Grenadier. Also, I think the Tier 4 move here is also questionable. I think he should push for more medium armor now rather than trying to stall up for the late game there, because I mean, he's just going to lose so much tempo and momentum versus Luvnest, rather than trying to push harder versus Luvnest right now. So I feel like going for Tier 4 here is also strategically questionable. Not bad necessarily, but it is questionable. It's certainly not, again, what I'd recommend or advise. Still falling back here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Sniper almost done.
Scharfschütze has arrived.
Last squadron behind heavy sandbags. Now he's going for Grenadiers. And of course he can also upgrade the Osttruppen with light machine guns now, so that will also increase their firepower bit. But he's not like enough to like really make them good late game choices. And he still needs to lay down more mines as well in the process, but he can upgrade them and definitely should upgrade them when he does have the option. No reason not to, that's for sure.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Need to fit the Pioneers here before they get wiped. We'll be assumed to lose another Pioneer squad here for Refero and the German army. Got 316 was a 356, so therefore does have a small lead over in Luvnest. Pioneers falling back, another squad moves in, Panther as well there. I feel like one thing Refero should consider with the map, he's actually trying to launch some deeper flanks against Luvnest, since Luvnest does push a lot of his stuff up to the front line in expectation of counterattack from the front, but like he words like say push through, he could actually I think catch Luvnest off pretty badly. I feel like that's something we might be overlooking here. Up north, Gunny squad ready with the light machine gun. Back into reinforcing healing. Osttruppen are not being upgraded with light machine guns. Bit of a shame there, I think. Bit of a shame. Oh, there we go. We got the light machines left for the Osttruppen. Very good. Guessing we'll see the Supreme course soon. Yeah, Luvnest is definitely strong out for the Pershing, which will require some serious firepower to put a stop to. Ralph's got captaining ahead here. Sniper there with 4 kills. Need to be careful, he's kind of exposed here. Ralph's got him hit with the 5th kill. Captaining up to also get suppressed. Don't worry, guys, we'll support you. Goddamn, we get suppressed too. Goddamn. Nazis. They've got a big focus tank out the Ostwing, but again, not great support. The precision need to get the Panther in the support. Assist. They've got about to get hosed out, unfortunately. Yup. Panther being rushed in. Up north, the infantry slowly hit the Ostwind Grenadiers advancing, but in the centre is where the fighting's going on until it. My mind thought that happened. Grab the 5th kill, he's 72 with the Pioneers. Good hit on the Stuart by the Pack 40. Sniper there with 7 kills. Grab the 5th kill, but lost another Pioneers from the process. I mean, Refero's Pioneers are definitely taking a beating there in the fighting up north. They got Austin Gunners against Raft there. Good fire Raft grenade at them. Good, definitely fire Raft grenade at them. Austin with 7 kills. North MU-42 moving in. Looks like it's going to build the heavy panzer corps. Luvnest meanwhile is motivating Pershing. That's going to force a Pershing, a Panther out here for Refero to counter that. Love's got struggling up there.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Panther fall very close to 2 though. We got 309 to 313. Pretty close in terms of victory points. A Panther Corps halfway done. Luvnest securing all the victory points right now. Very good there. Sandbags being dug. Refero could still benefit from large courses. Maybe setting up here for the available artillery support. Wants to keep a sufficiently large reserve ready to hammer any American targets into, well, nothingness. North the Austin against the Rifle Lord. He's still going in. Anti-tank support is not forthcoming. Luvnest now is seconds away from the Pershing. He's going for the Sturmpanzer here. I feel like this is an incredibly bad call by Refero. I mean, again, even the Panthers are pretty bad call, but against the Pershing, the Sturmpanzer are going to be really bad. Like, he's going to have to cancel that as soon as he hears it. And really, he should be expecting a Pershing, at which point he ought to realise the Sturmpanzer is going to be kind of rubbish against him. And obviously, the Sturmpanzer is great for some infantry support weapon, but against the Pershing, it is distinctly terrible. Let's see. I mean, he still has some time here to cancel it. Still has time. If he doesn't do it, I'm definitely going to be a bit disappointed in there, Refero. Penfold again, he gets you 2 shots and at it. Pershing moving up. Correct hit. Now Refero should cancel the Sturmpanzer. Go for the Panther. Oh, scheiße. He didn't. That's definitely not great. Like, he's going to have a hard time then with the Pershing. Obviously, again, the Panther's not going to be like an amazing choice either due to lacking firepower, but it's certainly better than the Sturmpanzer. So, therefore, here definitely managed to land himself in slightly awkward waters. I mean, maybe he thinks he doesn't need the Panther, or say a bunch of Stooks, which would be my recommended choice of weaponry against the Pershing. Like a pair of Stooks can quickly make that feel a lot less impressive. Going up here though. Decent hit, but not enough damage done there. Sniper misses. Good hit there, down to 2 men. Got the Panzer up, I can only feel number 2 out there, so again, it might have been planned here by Refero, and again, not a plan I find myself particularly concerned with. Penalty machine that arrived. Kind of almost got to go there for a Refero in the German army. Pack gets good in the Pershing. Second pack ready, and the sending out the South Gun Panther to the Rav Corps. The Guardian tank backing up the Rav Corps. Getting pretty awkward in with the Panther 4. Oh, Mamadov there. That's lucky, I guess. Been pushed back up north as Luvnest is refusing to cede ground, but Refero's also refusing to give up on the assault here. Pershing moving up, this sneaks in here on the Sturmpanzer, very good there. Empty gun from pack 40, very good as well. They got some gunners on the flank, could try and move threaten with Panther first, but pretty dicey. Sturmpanzer misses the Rav Corps. Pack 4 remains in trouble. Needs to get the other Pack 40 in there fast. Just being held up here with 50 cal there. Causing further problems over Refero's attack. Pack 40 getting made sure it's getting focused on Rob scored. Nerds out there. Very good.
We have lost a peg gun.
And that's not great. They get pack number 2 that gets good at the Pershing. Flanking it there. Punishment of the Panzerfaust. And should be able to do some damage there, but will it be sufficient? And there you go. Actually fired the H-Rep rounds. No, he's popping combined arms. 2 thumbs up there to Luvnest. Increasing the rate of fire and the action of the tank. We got artillery called in the same position. A bold attempt here, but Refero trying to knock it out here. I'd be surprised if it works though. I mean, Scott's going to push back Luvnest, but I'm not sure if that's just worth spending 200 munitions on. Close one though, I guess. Close one. Still feels a bit inefficient. Still 2 thumbs to Luvnest for using combined arms. Pack gets another in the Pershing. Pershing can just wade his way through the terrain. Panther forming in there. Going for the combat blitz. He's going to try and take it out here with an aggressive push. Refero senses victory. He tastes blood in the air. And steel and oil. Holy crap, he's almost got this. And he gets the Pershing with a deep flank. It certainly, I think, make Guderian a bit pleased. 2 thumbs up. He saw the opportunity, took it. There was obviously risks involved, but he saw his way through it. Very good then. The south is all cleared out. This is actually a pretty big loss there for Luvnest. Now Refero enjoys an armor advantage over Luvnest, which is pretty good. That said, the infantry continues to remain a significant Achilles heel here for Refero, and one he needs to like close up fast. He also needs to get the pioneers back to repair the tanks. Or he needs more pioneers. But also needs more infantry. Pack cleared out. You got 336. Panzer shoots and misses, fixing up the Sturmpanzer. Pioneers routed there. Got the Oslo enforcing out there. Sturmpanzer been set to fix up. I think he needs all the pioneers to work on it, plus then some. Machine representing to help defend the southern point. Again, getting a 3rd pioneer score right now might actually be an idea here for the Refero to consider. But if we get those to work fast as well. Finish being hosed down in the centre, up north point being seized there, very good. Sturmpanzer being rushed out, Panther 1 repairs. I mean, he could also go for another Panther 4 now. That could also be a strong choice there for Refero. Alway needs more armour. And he needs more Panzer grenadiers. Like, he's got none obviously, so he definitely needs more. Getting the 5th guard, they're almost taken out there. Could finish it off with the Sturmpanzer machine gun, very good. Grenadiers are in trouble. Northern point almost seized here. We got 159, this is 127. Bunker busting barrage against the anti-tank gun, and a direct hit, annihilating the Kruger gun. He's about to get wiped out. Another stinging blow there to Refero's already incredibly depleted infantry forces. Pack 40 wiped out as well there. He needs infantry, he needs it bad, but he also needs more armor.
The territory is out of contact.
Plan 4 rushing to deal with the lieutenant. Sturmpanzer there, subs the damage engine, need to get that repaired up fast as well. Schnell, meine Herren.
Our territory.
Luvnest keeps pushing advantage, like his infantry's advantage. It's still more than what Refero can easily deal with at the moment. So 2 thumbs to Luvnest realizing his advantage, just pushing it here versus Refero. Refero going for another Panther 4, fine, but again, he needs more infantry. At this point, just calling in more Osttruppen would be a decent choice because again, he just needs more forces on the field, more infantry, more men, more meat for the meat grinder. North the Osttruppen about to get wiped out, need to treat them. Don't throw them away, Refero, don't throw them away. Pushing hard south here. We got 309% 10. Sturmpanzer good to go again. Luvnest might just go straight for another Pershing here. Gonna get dangerous there for Refero. Gonna be dangerous. Sturmpanzer shoots, misses. Second Pershing out the flop is kind of risky, but again, the sheer number of infantry just allowed it to happen. Refero units early again, gone for a bit better infantry, confident again with more Panzer grenadiers. I think Refero would be in a much better position. The Roughness would be a much more rough one, but again, Refero relied, I think, a bit too much there in the Osttruppen. Also the snipers did, like, you know. Down with machine gun here under the nose of Refero. Second Panther already here. First one very close to the east level. Need to get the 5th gun to a better position. Need to get the armor support down here. Person moving about. Situation for Refero is incredibly high risk. High CNS there. Needs to get the pack pop support as well. Entering Hamley, the 5th gun could get pinned down there. Go retreat it. Major moving in on the other side. Person southwest there. Needs to get the pack 4 into position. troops setting up. Then he's still going for Grenadiers here with the situation. It's not, I think, great outfit. Pack 4 needs to get away. Oh dear. Get the Pack 4 in position and needs it. Oh dear. We got 995 here. Northeast Stuart Panther 4 round the captain there. Very good. Silly called on the 5th car. Pack 4 to be pushed back. Going for the centre victory. Probably awesome. Sturm Panzer moving in. Moving to fix the Panther 4. Need to get someone on the northern victory point as well. Pack 40 needs to be careful there. Pershing falling back here. Oh dear, Austin fell back too fast. You got 78 versus 309. Got into Norfolks. Panther 4's there, almost good to go again. Sarsat being lost here. Sturm Panzer very close, 52 machine moving up. There you go, flanked by the Pershing. Panther 4 then crept close to the east, moving in up north here. Panther 4 going in the northern point. It's going to grab it. Infantry charging heads here. Luvnest doesn't care. He knows he's charging with infantry again. He knows that Refero's infantry shortage is crippling him effectively. Sturm Panzer close to 22. The up north point thinks he's with the Grenadiers. Pack 40 moving in. Great with the Pershing on the Ace Panther 4. You got 309 versus 56. Need to get stuff going. You should at this point just call in Osttruppen. Like just call in this. Doesn't matter what kind of infantry calls in at this point. Just call it in. Then fill up with Panther because right I just need something to grab stuff. Hard. Fix up Panther 4 Ace there. Engine fixed up. Moving in the other Panther 4. Getting a bit aggressive here versus Luvnest. Hoping to dive and do some disruption. Not bad. He needs to be careful not to extend too far either. Down the 5th car machine gun there. He actually went for an airdrop. Yeah, it's thinking. Oh no, I think it was a MD-34. I'm dumb. But there you go. Gaining back map there. Again, he's got the armor advantage, but the infantry advantage continues to remain, I think, a significant headache here for Refero that needs to be fixed. I don't know what he's setting up for, but I don't think he's going for more armor right now. He needs infantry. He needs troops. Men of arms, skill, courage, and determination. Going for a Panzerwerfer. Yeah, that's definitely not what I'd advise in a million years at this point. That definitely feels like a bad call there by Refero. That definitely feels like a very bad call. Panther 4 with 30 kills. Pershing for the Panther 4 carefully. Sturm Panzer very close to 22. Panther 4 close to 21. Pack 4 thinking northwards there. Going from northern victory point. Sturm Panzer getting his 2 Schützen added. Got 295 to 53. Things are hanging in the balance. Packs nearby using the Sturm Panzer's bait here. Cheeky. And there you go, Panzerwerfer. But infantry, Refero. Infanterie, meine Herren. Good in from the double Pershing as the packs on the double pack hit on the Pershing. Packs Pershing against 22 against the Sturm Panzer. Panther setting out. Push for the southern point there. 19 kills. Panther's moving out. Looks like he's trying to finish it off. Looks like he is. Bold maneuver here by Refero, but again, has worked once, could work again. They probably shouldn't be splitting up the Panther 4s like that. Combined arms here. Luvnest hoping to turn the table on Refero. That looks good. He is getting aggressive. It's look good. He's trying to seize an HV from Luvnest. 2 thumbs up the Refero. Again, the light infantry is disconcerting. Almost got the Pershing there. Almost. Can he finish it off here? Could this be a killer blow to Luvnest? Ooh, looks like it. Maybe, maybe not. Artillery called in right next to the edge here. Moving out the Panther for close quarter. Oh, Refero, you madman. You absolute lunatic. Oh, holy smokes. Guacamole! Someone just went flying! Lost the Ace Panther 4 here. And the Panthers tells me in the Sturmpanzer, but God, Lord, that one's for the books! Holy smokes! Danish dynamite indeed. Almost got the person using the Sturmpanzer. Oh, goodness! You got 20 forces 50 feet. Lambs and everything getting punished here for not going more than just the Pershing. I'm surprised Refero pulled it off. I mean, again, like what it is, again, not like the norm. Remember, again, you have sufficient skill and aggression, you can make it work. Good Lord, did it work? Gee, holy smokes. That Panzer ever barrage straight to the base. Oh boy, bloody G, 2 thumbs up. That was a great match. Such a great match. Holy smokes, that one's for the history books. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. Again, Refero made it work, but certainly it's not what I'd advise him with the lack of infantry. I definitely at times was risky, but he did pull through with, you know, good armor handling. And again, their aggressive attack to trying to wrest control from initiative from Luvnest was really good. And again, Luvnest in this case getting punished for not getting more armor out to back up the Pershing and other stuff there. So anyways, whew, great match. So I hope you enjoyed it again, and see you all another time for another video. Cheers!